In Amsterdam, our Aziz is stuck in a full-time dull desk job with a boss who's a real pain. He's overworked, underpaid, and just about getting by. His brother Mo, on the other hand, is the life of the party, always trying to drag Aziz out to have some fun. At work, Aziz is pretty much invisible, so imagine his surprise when Tess, the girl he's been crushing on, asks him out. The whole office won't stop teasing him about it, but this also catches his boss's eye, who turns green with envy and fires Aziz, blaming it on Mo's constant party calls. Jobless with his stuff in a box, Aziz heads to Mo's latest bash, but instead of feeling sorry for him, Mo's thrilled they can start a business together. Trusting Mo with business? Not a chance. They end up fighting, and Mo's wild throw ends up hitting the wrong target, leading to a brawl with the party host's muscle, Nolan and Jeffrey. The cops show up, and just like that, Aziz, Mo, Nolan, and Jeffrey are behind bars. They're joined by Joris, and everyone's trying to impress her except Aziz. Officer Kim has had enough and locks them all up. Meanwhile, Tess waits for Aziz at the office, but he's a no-show. The boss tries his luck with Tess, but she's not interested. Just then, a fiery meteor streaks across the sky and smashes into the office building. Back in jail, the ground shakes and alarms blare, but the guys think it's just an earthquake and hit the hay. Come morning, Aziz finds the cell doors wide open. They all make a break for it. While Mo's back at it, arguing with Nolan and Jeffrey, Aziz and Joris explore the eerily empty hallways, wondering where everyone's gone. As the group heads upstairs, they grab their phones. Aziz's phone is blowing up with messages from Tess. She's trapped at work, surrounded by monsters, and desperate for help. The police station is in chaos, and when they step outside, it's a full-on zombie apocalypse in Amsterdam. Suddenly, an elderly zombie lunges at them, but Kim's quick on the draw, blasting the zombie and pulling everyone back to safety. They flick on the TV and learn from Jan, the newscaster, that a Russian space probe crashed into Aziz's office, unleashing a green slime that's turning people into zombies. The city's locked down, but there are safe zones at the borders for anyone still human. Aziz tries to call Tess back, but no luck. Meanwhile, Nolan's found a bowling ball and, oops, his fingers are stuck. Kim's all for staying put until the army comes, but zombies break in, and it's go time. They grab whatever they can, staplers, keyboards, fans, and go to town on the zombies. Nolan's bowling ball, zombie head smasher extraordinaire. Once the coast is clear, they make a break for it in a police car, but it's a bumpy ride over zombie roadblocks. Covered in zombie goo, Kim decides it's time to ditch the car. They take shelter in a store, dragging a distracted Aziz away from the side of his office. Inside, Tess calls. She's okay, but still stuck. Aziz vows to save her, but the others think he's lost it. No epic speech can sway them. Kim sets her sights on the safe zones, but not before they load up on gear from the store, including another bowling ball for Nolan. Mo eyes the cash register, but Joris has a better idea. Hit the bank he works at late. The group finally arrives at a gas station, searching for a ride. Aziz is determined to rescue Tess on his own, but Kim's not having it. She slaps some sense into him. Meanwhile, Jeffrey and Mo hop into a limo and surprise. Pop star Ben Saunders is chilling in the back. But things go south when zombies crash the party, and Mo freaks out, accidentally taking Ben out with his crossbow. With no clue on how to hotwire a car, they're back to square one. They hit the streets, armed with whatever they grabbed from the store, but let's be real, it's not doing much. Just in time, Jeffrey remembers his buddy Ruben's garage nearby. Safe at last, Kim says sorry to Aziz for the slapping spree. Ruben's got news. Green goo equals fuel. But joy turns to chaos when they find one of Ruben's crew turned zombie, chained up and hungry. Ruben tries to protect his undead pal, but it ends badly, with a bite. Mid-zombie brawl, Tess rings Aziz, trapped by zombies. As Nolan bowls the zombie over, Kim gets nicked by the creature. Aziz won't leave her, even as the others bail in their slime mobile to raid Joris's bank. At the bank, they're stuffing bags with cash when Nolan spots a birthday cake, zombie apocalypse style. He goes for a bite, but surprise, the decoration bites back. Joris then flips, pulling a gun and demanding all the dough before ditching them to the zombies. Back with Aziz, He's pushing injured Kim in a cart, fending off zombies. Kim, feeling better, ditches the cart and admires Aziz's heroics until she learns he and Tess haven't even dated yet. Furious, she storms off. Then Mo calls Aziz for help from the bank, and Tess calls too. Now Aziz faces a tough choice: save his crush or his brother. In the bank, things take a turn for the weird when Nolan starts spewing green goo. Jeffrey and Mo are left with no choice but to put him down. But it's not a walk in the park. They grab whatever they can: lamps, bowling balls, even a sink, to do the deed. Meanwhile, Jan's on TV, giving the lowdown on the crisis and taking out any zombie that dares interrupt. Turns out, a space probe's luring zombies to the office building, and Russia's sending a commando to sort it out. Aziz and Kim rock up at the bank, set off a car alarm, and slip inside to save Jeffrey and Mo. They bolt, but end up cornered in a playground by the undead. Just when things look grim, the Barachi brothers swoop in. These kebab shop owners turned zombie slayers clear the way, leaving their pet zombie to finish the job. They point the group to safety, but Aziz isn't about to hunker down. He's got Tess to save. The soldiers at the shelter aren't budging, so Aziz nabs an army truck, with Mo, Kim, and Jeffrey tagging along. They gear up and head to the office building. Jeffrey mans a minigun outside, while the others head up to find Tess. But the elevator jams, and they're forced to pry the doors open and sneak through zombie-infested halls. Jeffrey, out of ammo, has to hoof it up the stairs, minigun and all. Inside, Aziz's co-workers are also after Tess, which ticks Mo off. But Kim urges Aziz to keep going. As they fend off zombies, Aziz rings Tess, only to find out she's not in distress. Another co-worker beat him to the rescue. Aziz and Mo make it to the roof, arguing as zombies close in. In the heat of the moment, Aziz lashes out at Mo but quickly regrets it, and they reconcile. Then, out of nowhere, a chopper drops Russian commando Andrej onto the roof, looking tough, until he's zombie chow the second he lands. Just before he loses his mind to the infection, he tells the brothers to place bombs all over the building. This way, they can destroy the building and the zombies inside. At the same time, Kim meets Tess, who seems scared and is crying. But it's just an act because Tess is now a zombie too. They start fighting. While this is happening, Jeffrey is slowly making his way upstairs, and Aziz and Mo are setting up the bombs. Suddenly, Andrej, who has turned into a zombie, attacks them. They try to fight him off, but he's too strong and bites Mo. Aziz quickly uses a grenade to stop Andrej. Since Mo is now bitten, he decides to stay and blow up the building. He tells Aziz to leave and find Kim, who is a much nicer person than Tess. Aziz goes back inside the building and quickly deals with the manager. Then he sees Kim defeating Tess. They both run downstairs, and Jeffrey is upset because he just came up all that way. On the roof, Mo is surrounded by zombies. He knows he can't let them win, so he sets off the bombs early. The building starts to fall apart, and the three of them have to run out while avoiding zombies. They get outside just in time, and the Barachi brothers are there in their car to help them get away. It's night now, and Kim and Aziz are about to kiss. But Jeffrey tells them they need to get to safety first. Inside the safe area, they find out it's not safe at all because there are vampires there. Aziz doesn't like vampires, and they all get ready to fight. Meanwhile, on TV, they see Jan losing his fight and being killed on camera.